So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ambuj. I am a research scholar at Agricultural and Food Engineering Department from IIT Kharagpur, and I'll be taking your live interactive session on the course Privacy and Security in Online Social Media. This course is taught by Professor Pannurangam Kumar Guru from Triple IT Hyderabad. So, what we'll be doing in this session, I'll put some multiple select questions or multiple choice questions in front of you all, and these questions would be based on the previous week's content. So what you have to do, you have to answer the questions using the chat box. Okay, so the very first question for the day would be this: which social network was primarily designed for sharing location based information and recommendations? And your options are Foursquare, Google Plus, Twitter, and D is all of the above. Do try to answer it. Okay, I think I have taught this in previous class also, and in my first class also. Okay, so try to think and then answer. Let's see. See, focus here on sharing location based information. Okay, only one thing is important here. Only location based services being highlighted. Okay, all are social networks that you already know, but the quest is location based. Yeah, option A. Great, no problem. Yeah, okay. So the correct option would be Foursquare only. Okay. Option A would be correct. Okay. Why? Because Foursquare was specifically built around sharing user locations and experiences at venues, making it the primary platform for location based information and recommendations. Okay. So primary purpose of Foursquare was this only, sharing the user locations, okay, and experiences at venues, making it primarily an available platform for location based information exchange and the recommendations. Okay, while Google Plus and Twitter, okay, these all are also platforms. Okay, Google Plus you can use and Twitter also you can use. They might offer location functionalities, but their main focus was not just sharing location based entities. Okay, so the correct option would be Foursquare. I am very glad that you have answered it correctly. Great. Okay, this is the front page of the Foursquare website. Okay, this is the thing. It says the uh, recommendations or the user basis where it can be used, like in business. Okay, in location platforms. Specifically here it is mentioned only, so no need to go. Just see. Okay, location based platform service. Okay, here it is specifically mentioned, so you can just try to explore whenever you have time. Okay. Okay, great. Any doubts? I think it is a very simple question. Today the questions are simple, but I want that you should answer it correctly. Okay. Yeah, let us move forward if you are not having any doubt. Okay. Second question. If you were developing a mobile app that combines location based recommendations with real time social updates, which of these platforms would you draw inspiration from the most? Okay. And your options are Foursquare and Twitter, Google Plus and Foursquare. And C is combine all the elements from all three platforms. Or D is choose a platform, different platform entirely. Okay. This is the question. Do try to answer it logically. Don't commit any mistake. I think through elimination you can easily eliminate two options. Okay. So just two are left. So please do try to answer. I have given hint also. Do try to answer it. Okay. No problem. Take your time. Option A, you have answered. Great. Why have you thought? Would you like to express like that? See, Foursquare is clear here, but what about Twitter? Why Twitter? Any response? Twitter uses graph analysis. Great, great. You remember this? I am very happy. Okay, great. See, location for location-based service, Foursquare is the main term of interest here. Okay, for location. Okay, but here another option would be Twitter only. Why? Because see, first of all, choose a different platform entirely. You can easily eliminate it. Okay, it won't be an option. Combine all three platforms. No, because there are stark feature differences between these three different platforms which are mentioned, like Foursquare, Twitter, Google Plus. Okay, so no, you cannot combine. Don't fall in trap so easily. Okay, so the correct option would be A only, because Google Plus is having a user interface, but for real time social updates. Okay, the major feature is provided in Twitter only. Okay, not in Google Plus through hashtags. Okay, as well as through trending tweets. Okay, real time social updates. That is what is mentioned here. That is why our correct option would be A only. Real time social updates. Okay, location based service. Already I have told you, for that purpose, Foursquare is the best thing. But real for real time social updates, it is Twitter. Okay, correct option would be A. Great. Why? See, here from the explanation you can see real-time updates. For that purpose, the best platform is Twitter. Okay, well known. For social features, it is Google Plus, and for location recommendation, it is Foursquare. Okay, so the question tries to encourage you about the critical thinking regarding the application of the platform's strength and weakness. Okay, these type of questions are very common in the examination, easy to solve, but don't commit any mistake. That is what I can say from my side. Exam is near. Do try to revise. Okay. Already I have provided you the Google Sheet. I'll provide it once again. The message hasn't reached to you. Okay. Just a second. I'll copy and I'll send you. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's move forward. Yeah. Third question for the day. Which of the following best defines the term valid ambiguous geographical information? Okay, each and every word of this acronym is a keyword. Okay, don't commit any mistake. That is what my intention is. Try to see. Okay, try to see each and every keyword. Okay, of the question. And your option A is geographical information that is factually incorrect or demonstratively false. Okay, no. It may be, may not be. Okay, try to see it. Option B is geographical information that is open to multiple interpretations or lacks clarity. Option C is geographical information that is intentionally deceptive or misleading. Okay, and option D is geographical information that is outdated or no longer event. Try to remember that particular thing which I asked you regarding my precise location. Okay, it is related to that only. For platforms like Zomato, okay, precise location is must, but for just communication using social media platforms, precise location is not that much necessary. Okay, so this particular question is related to that particular thought only. Okay, try to answer it. Option B, geographical information that is open to multiple interpretations or lacks clarity. Okay, let us look what is meant by valid ambiguous geographical information. Definitely you are correct. Geographical information that is open to multiple interpretations or lacks clarity. Okay, this particular VAGI, okay, valid ambiguous geographical information is mostly used in social media platforms. Okay, and for uh, the platforms in which the location is a must. Okay, like service based platforms, Flipkart, Amazon, Zomato, Swiggy. Okay, for them the ambiguity has to be removed in the geographical information. Okay, the information has to be made precise. This is the thing. Okay, to try to say this. Okay, B is the most appropriate definition. VAGI refers to information about locations that might be unclear, imprecise, or subject to different interpretations. Okay, this is the particular intent. Already I have told you, but try to remember where it is used. That would be very helpful for you. Okay, locations that might be unclear, imprecise, or subject to different interpretations. Okay. If you have any doubt, then please do ask me. Okay. Today attendance is low. That is why I am a bit speedy, but I'll explain each and everything. Anywhere you can stop me. Okay. Please clear all your doubts. Okay. Clear. Definitely. Okay. Great. Yeah. Question number 4 for the day. What is the primary function of a valid artificial geographical interface? Okay. Valid artificial geographical interface. VAGI. Okay. Your options are to provide comprehensive access to all available geographical data in a readily usable format, to assist users in navigating complex physical environments using AI powered tools, to automatically verify the accuracy and validity of all online geographical information. Okay. And it is D is to translate spoken descriptions of locations into precise geographical coordinates. What would be the correct option? Try to answer it. Valid artificial geographical interface. Okay, only thing is from ambiguous I have removed and I have put artificial. Okay, that's the only difference from the previous question. You are saying it's C, to automatically verify and the accuracy and validity of all online geographical information. Okay, when this type of questions arrives in front of you, please try to remember there is a technique which is known as elimination. Okay, to translate spoken descriptions of locations into precise geographical coordinates. No, because for that artificial word artificial is important. Artificial here refers to AI. Okay, that is the intent. No need to get confused. Okay, so have I told you what is meant by artificial? Easily you can eliminate this option also as well as this option also. So correct word would be this, to assist users in navigating complex physical environments using AI powered tools. If you have visited Google Maps recently, okay, nowadays what they are doing, they are manipulating the two-dimensional data. They are gathering data using 3D lidar, okay, as well as various other sensors. So as soon as you will be reaching to a particular location, it will be like just like a drive through. Okay, it would be just like a drive through. Try to see that through various options like VR is available. Every option is available there. Okay, so it will just look like you are yourself crossing the streets. Okay, so 3D view you will be able to capture. So various techniques are there. So from that they have converted the 2D maps into 3D maps. Okay, so that is the particular application of this technology, valid artificial geographical interface. And where it is used to assist users in navigating complex physical environments using AI powered tools. Okay, AI will just create a virtual environment in front of you. Okay, and as soon as you will be going through or surpassing that particular environment, you will feel that everything is happening in front of your eyes. Okay, dynamically. This is the particular thing. Okay, great. Okay, let us look at the explanation. B is the correct answer. Accurately captures the essence of VAGI. Okay, artificial. Only the keyword is changed there. These interfaces would leverage AI to help users interact with real world locations. Okay, including navigation, exploration, and information access. Okay, explanation also I have told you. Any doubts? If you are having any doubts, then please do ask. Please tell me. No, sir, no doubt. Great. Thank you for being responsive. Great. Good for your learning also. Very quick question. Okay. I'll tell you each and everything, but keep a calculator aside. Okay. You need to calculate this particular, you need to use your numerical calculator. Okay. Try to install the gate calculator also. I think in the examination, please clarify this whether you would be provided virtual calculator or you can carry your own calculator. This you have to clarify with the NPTEL team. Okay, try to mail them, or if you know, then it is everything is fine. Okay, if you are using a virtual calculator, then you have to have a practice of it. Okay, because in the examination time would be somewhat less. Okay, and with the that particular gate calculator, it requires practice. Okay, so please clarify this. Okay, let us move to the option our question. Okay, here you can use your own calculator. Okay, either from phone or PC, from whichever platform you are attending, please use the calculator, or else use you can calculate manually. There is no difficult calculation here. You want to compare engagement for two social media campaigns. Okay, campaign A has 100,000 views and 500 comments, while campaign B has 50,000 views and 1,000 comments. Okay, which campaign had higher engagement per view? Okay, so engagement per view that you have to calculate. Okay, so 500 comments divided by 100,000 views, it would be the engagement for A. Then for B, try to calculate it, then try to compare. That is the thing. Okay. Which campaign is having the higher engagement per view? That only you have to calculate. Do try to calculate it. If you are facing any difficulty, then please do ask me. You can always unmute yourself and ask any doubt. Okay, but do try to calculate. I want you should be able to calculate in the examination also. Mark these questions correct. These are very basic questions having minimum confusion. Okay. Option A, calculate it once more. I'm giving you another chance. I think you need to revisit your calculation. You answered the good questions correctly, but I've changed something, so please do try to answer it. Recalculate it. Okay, I am asking you higher engagement per view. So per view means views would be in the denominator and comments would be in the numerator. Okay, try to calculate it for campaign A, then campaign B. Okay, then tell me which of the following is having higher engagement per view. Okay, even though you need not to calculate anything, also you can just visually see and you can just answer it. Okay, but for you, I am telling you that better to calculate if you are having time in the examination. Okay, revisit the calculation. Yeah, option B. Okay, final which option you will pick, A or B? And tell me what happened, why you chose A first. Have you done any calculation mistake or what? Yes, option B, as it is of 50 views. View per comment I wanted to you to calculate. Okay. No, no, comments per view. Engagement per view. That is what we have to calculate. Okay. Comments per view. Okay. Why option A you chose earlier? Please try to answer it. Any calculation mistake or what happened? It's a easy question only. What happened? I'm just asking why earlier you chose option A. Calculation mistake. Okay, okay, no problem. No problem. I'll tell you one thing. Okay. Higher engagement per view. Okay. Engagement per view means you have to keep the view in denominator, and in the numerator you have to tell what is engagement rate. Comment per view. For option A, I am writing here. Option B, I am writing here. Okay. Already you can solve with calculator, no problem, but just see the figures. They are always telling you something. Okay. Need not to calculate anything in this type of questions. See here 50,000. Okay. What I am trying to calculate, comment per view. No, it won't be there. Comment. See 500 comments. Okay. And 100,000 views. So here it would be what? 1,000. Okay. Just a second. Just a second. Yeah. Comment per view 1,000. Okay. Divided by 50,000. Okay. This would be my engagement rate. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This would be my rate, and you have to directly calculate. Okay. This is the only thing which you have to do, and your option would be option B. Okay. Sometimes what happens if you want to avoid the calculation and you have to compare the two fractions, what you can do, you can multiply 500 by 50,000 and write here in the downside of A. Okay. And then similarly, multiply 1,000 with 100,000 and write in the downside of B. Okay. I'll just tell what I'm meant to say. See, you have to compare two fractions, right? So just what I will do, I'll multiply these cross multiplication. I'll do. Okay. This thing. I'll multiply 500 by 50,000. Okay. And here I will multiply this. You must have read this in your elementary classes. I'm just revisiting the concept. Okay. Now tell me which fraction would be larger. Okay. It is for A. Just for comparison, I am telling you. For exact calculation, you have to divide only. Okay. For comparison, I am just telling you a technique. Okay. So definitely option B would be larger fraction. Okay. This is how it is done. You just try to cross multiply, right? Each of the cross multiplication product below the thing. Okay. And whichever product would be larger, the side of that fraction would be larger only. Okay. Got my concept? Great. So no need to calculate. Just you can see definitely option B would be larger. Directly you can mark campaign B. While speaking, I think I took more time, but with practice, you can just visually see and mark the correct option without any calculation in the competitive examination. For that, I am telling you this particular concept. You have to compare fractions. Okay. Suppose just a sample, quick sample. Okay. You have to compare this two fractions. Just tell me which fraction would be large in few seconds only. Okay. Just try to see without any calculation. Now if you have got the concept, then you can in 1 second you can tell me which fraction would be larger. Which fraction would be larger, tell me, for checking your knowledge. First one, definitely no need to do any calculation. Okay, directly I am seeing first one. I will try to cross multiply here. Okay, so here the cross multiplication would be 1,500. Okay, and here it would be 250. So first one would be larger. This is the thing. Okay. Great. I think you got the concept. Okay. So campaign B would be my correct option. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. This type of questions are common in our course. Okay. Engagement per view. Okay. One more concept I will tell you. Click through it in a later question and try to remember these type of concepts. you can always use in your own analysis while writing research papers. Okay, related to this course. Okay, you can just do it. Yeah, engagement per view for each campaign means comments per view. Okay, shows campaign B has higher ratio compared to campaign A. Okay, this is the ratios which I have calculated. Okay, B would be having higher engagement per view despite fewer overall views. Okay, rightly, if you will try to calculate, then you can calculate. Otherwise, you can use the method which I told you. Okay, great. Let us move. Any doubts in our previous question? If you got everything right, then it is fine. If you are having any doubt, then please do ask. Clear? Then no problem. We will move forward. Analyzing follower growth on a social media account shows a consistent increase of 1,000 new followers every month. Which statistic would best represent this growth rate? Okay. Average followers per day, percentage increase from previous month, annual projected follower count, and D, none of the above. Try to calculate. Analyzing followers growth on a social media account shows a consistent increase of 1,000 new followers every month. Which statistic would represent its growth rate best? Okay, that is what you have to answer. I just said calculate. No need to calculate anything here. Just try to answer. Answer it logically. It's a logical question. Okay, easily you can answer without studying anything. Also, you can answer if your data interpretation knowledge is correct. Then you can answer it. Okay, try to apply the logic. Tell me. Option B, great. Percentage increase from previous month, great. Definitely, it would be the correct option. Why? Why it would be correct? Because average followers per day. Okay, it can represent growth rate, but what my question says, it is having the my social media account or my channel is having an increase of 1,000 new followers every month. Okay, so monthly statistic it is telling me. So if I'll calculate average followers per day, might not be I'll be able to highlight that particular thing that I am increasing 1,000 followers per day. Each of the option, okay, can be used, but here the keyword is best. Okay, this is the keyword. That is why option B would be correct. Okay, it can each of the option can represent the growth rate. Okay, but it would be best represented by percentage increase from previous month. Okay, average followers per day, yes, you can calculate, but it would won't be highlighting you this particular information that I'm adding 1,000 new followers every month. Okay, so annual projected follower count, you will be just out of range. Okay, per month you have to highlight some information and you are trying to have it on the annual basis, then it won't be of any use. Okay, you will be somewhat out of range. So this option wouldn't be correct. This won't be correct. Okay, definitely no need to see this type option D unless until you are very confident that none of the options make sense. Then only go for none of the above. Otherwise, try to see from the given options only. Okay. Yeah, while average daily followers and annual projections offer some information, the most accurate representation of the consistent monthly growth is the percentage increase. Okay, compared to the previous month. Okay, already I have told you this captures the relative change in followers rather than absolute numbers. Okay, relative change it can just see. Okay, or project rather than going for the absolute numbers. Okay, great. Any doubts? Clear? Not clear? Clear. Great. Let us move forward. Yeah, seventh question for the day. What are the major contributions of the figure? What does the following figure depict? Okay, figure I think you are able to see. I'll just zoom in for you. Okay, so you can have a better picture. Yeah, see only one keyword. Okay, is different between option A and B. Option A is the figure shows the temporal distribution of tweets after the Boston blast. Option B is the figure shows the spatial distribution of tweets after the Boston blast. Option C is both above. Okay. And option D is none of the above. Okay. So do try to answer it logically. Don't commit any mistake. Okay. Temporal distribution and spatial distribution. If you know, then you can answer. Okay. Otherwise, better leave if you are having negative marking. Okay. But I think I have taught you multiple times. Please do try to answer it. Okay. Here there is no negative marking, but in the examination, be careful about negative marking also. Particularly in case of competitive examinations. In semester examinations, I think don't think they put negative marking. Okay. Yeah. I guess option A, sir. Why are you guessing? You are the most attentive student in the class. You need not to guess. I thought you would be confident about the option. No problem. I think it must have just slipped out of your mind. Okay. Already, I think in multiple sessions I told you what you mean by temporal. Temporal means with time, and spatial means with x and y coordinates. Okay, with space. From the word spatial comes from the word space. No need to remember anything. Just relate. Okay, the word spatial. Okay, see the word itself tells you a lot of information. Spatial. Okay, it comes from the word space. Okay, just remember this in this word, this manner. Okay, and temporal, it comes from the word time. Okay, now you will never forget it. Okay, if you will try to correlate, then nothing will slip out of your mind. Okay, so here what is being shown? Number of tweets with the hours after the blind, after the blast. Okay, so which option would be correct? Only option A. Okay, definitely very easy to answer. Okay, option A would be correct. It is showing the temporal distribution. Okay, how my number of tweets are varying with the hours after the blast. Okay, this is what is being shown here. So no need to get confused. Okay, had it been in the x-axis, if I have put places like nearby cities of the blast, like Luxembourg or any other city, okay, in Europe, then it would have been spatial distribution. Okay, from temporal distribution, you can shift to spatial distribution, but you cannot convert. Okay, temporal distribution would be somewhat else, and spatial would be somewhat else. Okay, so you cannot interchange. Okay, this is the thing. Try to remember what is meant by temporal and what is meant by spatial. Okay, it will help you in lot many questions. Okay, great. Figure shows the temporal or the time distribution of tweets after the Boston blast. Okay, definitely it is easy. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Any doubts in this question? I think you got it. It was easy. If you are having any doubts, then please do ask me. Okay, clear? Great. Let us move forward. Yeah. Eighth question for the day. You track click through rates, CTR. This is what I was telling you about. Okay, click through rates. See here, just a second. You track click through rates. Okay, CTR. This is an important parameter nowadays for two different links shared on a social media post. Okay, link A is having a CTR of 5%, while link B is having a CTR of 0.5%. Which of the statement would be most accurate? Link A is having 10 times more effective than link B. Okay, link A receives 5 times as many clicks as link B, or both links are equally ineffective CTRs. Okay, this is also an option. Or click through rates alone cannot indicate link effectiveness. All are the options given. Okay, please do try to answer it accordingly. If you have got an idea of click through rates, then you please answer it. Otherwise, tell me, I'll give you an idea of click through rates, then you can answer. Okay, all depends on you. If you want me to clarify what is click through rate, then I'll clarify, then you can answer. Otherwise, please do answer it. Okay, that is what I mean to say. Yes, sir. Want more clarification on CTR? Okay, click through rate. If you have visited a website, okay, any website, then some ads put by Google or any other Internet Explorer providers, they are put. Okay, so click through rate, as the name suggests. Okay, no need to just get confused or try to mug up the things. Just from the word itself, you can just try to understand what you mean by click through rate. Okay, it is telling that if ad, particular advertisement, is shown on a website 100 times, so how many number of times the user clicks it and reaches the other website which I want to hyperlink. It is meant by click through rates. Okay, clicking, click through rate, already the percentage. Okay, click through rate, that is the meaning of click through rate. How many times a person has clicked on a particular advertisement and he has reached to certain another option or certain another hyperlink. Okay, advertisement would be regarding any product or anything which I want to promote. So 100 times I have projected my advertisement, and how many times you have just clicked it and reached the another website, that is meant by click through rate. Answer will be option A. Definitely, it would be option A only. Great. See why it would be option A? From multiple scenarios, you can just answer it. Even you don't know anything about click through rate, you can still answer by elimination. Click through rates alone cannot indicate link effectiveness. No, it is the most important link effectiveness parameter which we often see. Okay, so both links are having equally ineffective CTRs. No, it's an useless option. Why? Because CTR for both the link A and link B is different. Okay, now comes the real options in which you have to apply some logic or some intention. Okay, some calculation. Link A receives 5 times as many as clicks as link B. No, it would be 10 times only, because zero point 0.5 into 10 would be 5. This is very easy. Okay, basic mathematics. You can just see from here. Okay, no need to get confused. Okay. So this would be the correct option. Link A is 10 times more effective than link B. Okay, because it is having a CTR of 5% and the other link is having a CTR of 0.5%. Okay, so easily you can answer even though you don't know what is meant by CTR, just looking at the options. Okay, and through elimination also. Okay, yeah. While not directly telling us the number of clicks each link receives, comparing the CTRs reveals link A is 10 times more likely to be clicked per impression than link B. Absolute values I have not provided you, but I have provided you percentage. That is what is written here. This makes it significantly more effective despite potentially receiving fewer total links due to other factors. It is simple. Okay. What do you mean by CTR? Let us look it in great detail. Okay. It's a metric which is used in digital marketing. Okay, it's a metric which is used in digital marketing nowadays. It is very common, very rewarding. Okay, digital marketing, it is nowadays highly rewarding. I think you are having an idea about it. Okay, measure the effectiveness of an ad or link. It's expressed as a percentage and is calculated by dividing the number of times an ad or link is clicked by the number of times it's shown, or its impression is shown, or it is shown, and number of times the ad or link is literally clicked. Okay, clicks, it refers to the number of times, usually times the users actually click on your ad or link. That is meant by click here. Okay, just a simple mouse click. It is written here so that you can understand. Okay, it's a mouse click only. Okay, it refers here to the number of times a users click on your ad or link. Okay, this is easy to understand. Okay, then another thing was impressions. Okay, this refers to the number of times your ad or link is displayed. This is a technical term. Okay, you have to understand what is meant by impressions. Okay, it refers to the number of times your ad or particular link is getting displayed. That is meant by impressions. Okay, for example, I've given you an example here. Let's say your ad is being shown 100 times and 5 users click on it, then your CTR would be 5% only. Okay, a higher CTR generally indicates that your ad or link is relevant and mannering, or interesting to the users. Mannering means interesting, appealing to the users, which is a positive sign. Higher the CTR, higher is your AdSense, or the revenue generation would be higher, or higher is the effectivity or impact of your particular advertisement. That is meant by higher CTR. Okay. It suggests that your ad is grabbing attention and prompting users to take action. This is meant by higher CTR. Okay, this is the thing. Great. Clear? What do you mean by CTR and how to solve this type of questions? The thing is clear. If it is not clear, then please do ask me. Clear? Great. Let us look at our ninth question. Okay. Analyzing retweet patterns for a popular tweet shows 70% of retweets occurred within first 24 hours, while the remaining 30% is spread over the following week. Which graph would best visualize this distribution? This is my question. Okay. Now options are a bit confusing here. I'm warning you. Please try to see each and every option, then ultimately decide which option you have to pick. Okay. Option A is bar chart with equal spacing for each day. Option B is pie chart showing proportions of retweets within and after 24 hours. Yeah. Option C is line graph with time on the x-axis and cumulative retweets on the y-axis. Option D is straight bar chart with one section for first 24 hours and another for the rest of the week. Okay.
सर ये मल्टीपल करेक्ट है।
It's MCQ only, multiple choice question. Only one option would be correct. Okay. If it is an MSQ, I'll tell you. Okay. Try to answer this particular question. See, the options are very confusing here. I'm genuinely telling you. Try to visualize the correct options first. Okay. Then try to answer. Okay. Yeah. See, you have answered option A, but I am asking about the best visualization. Please do try to remember this point. I am asking
Sir,
you
best
about the best
visualization.
visualization.
Sir, I think option D.
Okay, your voice is echoing. If you can please comment, then it would be better. Okay, background noise is there. Okay, if possible, then please do comment. Okay, yeah, option D is one person is telling option D. Okay, great. Kiran is telling option A. I think that if you will try to visualize the options, you will just get it because it is asking about the best visualization. Okay, Kiran, it is your final option, option A, or any further modifications you want to make. Question is static only, not very typical. Option A, no. Both people are incorrect. Option D, C would be most correct. Why? I'll tell you. Each and every option I'll discuss with you. See, each of the option which is shown here, it can be used to just plot. I'm using the word plot the retweet patterns, but I am saying you the best visualization. So in case my data distribution, it randomly increases. Okay, sir, can you share the questions that you have discussed in class so far? Yes, definitely. I'll just give you a link. Okay, this is a link of the Google Sheet. Okay, you can visit it. You can find the recordings, YouTube recordings of each and every session, as well as the notes. Okay, from this Google Sheet, and two more sessions are being conducted. In total, three sessions are being conducted. So you can just watch them. Okay, and get the most benefit. Great. Yeah, each of the option, okay, whichever is being written here, it can be used to visualize. But the best visualization I'm asking you, suppose if you are plotting a bar chart with equal spacing for each day. See, best visualization, how you can identify. If you will just visualize, try to plot a graph, okay. If you will try to plot this particular graph in your mind or using on the rough paper, then see, this would be my y-axis, this would be x-axis, and for the pattern of the retweet, I'll try to plot with days. Okay, but the increment, okay, which is there in 24 hours, my 70% of tweets are being uh, retweeted. Okay, 70% of retweets are there, but in my 30% of the spread, okay, 70% of retweets occurred within first 24 hours, but the 30% of the spread are there within entire week. So this I want to visualize. So if it would be equally distributed bar, then it would be very difficult for me to create a difference, stark difference I have to create in order to highlight this particular fact that in within the 24 hours 70% of the retweets occur. Okay, so it won't be the most appropriate visualization. Another one was pie chart showing proportions of retweets within and after 24 hours. Definitely you can do it. Okay. It would be the second most correct option. Okay. No problem. Let us look at option D, stacked bar chart with one section for first 24 hours and another for rest of the week. Stacked bar chart. What do you mean by that? Means from a bar chart, as you must be knowing, bar chart is having bars. Okay, so it is saying that you do like this. You create a stacked bar chart with 70% of my retweets within 24 hours and 30% over the rest of the week. Okay, definitely you can do this. There is none other problem in this. But the most important thing would be line graph with time on x-axis and cumulative retweets on the y-axis. Why? Because the plot would be somewhat like this only. 70% of the data is getting within first 24 hours. This would be my thing. Okay. Then it would be like this. Cumulative increase would be only 30%. Okay. So this would be 70% and the incline which I have provided you, it would be 30%. Okay. So now from this particular plot, you need not to provide any explanation. Immediately, if my user, okay, it sees this particular plot, then he can easily identify this particular trend or this particular thought, okay, that 70% of retweets have occurred within first 24 hours, while the remaining 30% is spread is over the following week. Okay, I hope that I have provided the enough explanation. Okay, if you want to see here, this is just an example. Okay, this one is was also example in rough. I am drawing you. Okay, and I am telling you how to approach this particular type of questions. Okay, see, this is an example of the line graph. Okay, this a line. So option C would be correct. A line graph effectively showcases the rapid retweet activity within the first day and the gradual decline over the following days. Okay, definitely. This is just an example. Okay, whatever I have shown you, this is just an example. Okay, need not to correlate, but this is an example of line graph. Okay, how line graph looks. Okay, from x and y axis you can plot different types of things. Okay, clearly depicts the time based distribution of retweets compared to the other options. Okay, definitely other options also you can use, but I want to have achieve the maximum clarity, that is why I'm going with option C. Okay, if you will step into the research, okay, if you will try to if you will pursue research in your career, then definitely this type of questions or these type of aspects will come in front of you on a daily basis, in which you have data and you have to represent that particular data and you are having multiple options, but try to choose that option which best visualizes. And for getting the exact visualization, we have Excel, we have Origin. Okay, these type of softwares are used. Microsoft Excel, I think everyone uses. Okay, so you can just change the type of chart and try to see which option best suits your data. Okay, from research point of view, I'm telling you. Okay, okay, this is the explanation. If you are having any doubts, then please do ask. Otherwise, we can move forward. Any doubts?
सर एक्चुअली डाउट ये था कि हमारे पास सर असाइनमेंट में भी काफी सारे क्वेश्चंस हैं और जो आप
You're,
कराएंगे फिर
I'm not able to hear you. Please, could you please bring your mic closer? Kiran, is it clear to you? Okay, okay.
Hello, sir. I am
Clear?
audible now.
Yeah, yeah, you are perfectly audible now. Now you can please ask.
सर
Yeah.
एक्चुअली ये पूछना था कि जैसे हमारे पास 12 वीक्स के ही असाइनमेंट्स मिलेंगे हमें, जिसपे अभी तक नौ वीक्स हम कर चुके हैं असाइनमेंट्स।
Yeah, yes.
तो प्राइवेसी एंड सिक्योरिटी ऑन सोशल मीडिया, तो सर इसके अंदर जो है ना, हमारे को जो असाइनमेंट्स के अंदर क्वेश्चंस हैं, मान लीजिए हर क्वेश्चन के अंदर, हर असाइनमेंट के अंदर 15 क्वेश्चन है।
Uh-huh.
तो 15 क्वेश्चन के हिसाब से 12 वीक्स में 180 क्वेश्चन हो गए।
Uh-huh.
तो सर जो हमारा एग्जाम होगा, हमारा डाउट ये था सर, जो हमारा एग्जाम होगा 75 मार्क्स का सेंटर पर एनपीटीईएल का,
Uh-huh.
तो उसमें उन 180 क्वेश्चन के अंदर से ही कुछ आएगा या कुछ बाहर से भी आ सकता है सर? क्योंकि सर हमें इसको पास करना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि हमें मार्कशीट तभी मिलती है जब हम इसमें 75 में से 30 मार्क्स लेकर आएंगे। तो
Okay.
ऑनलाइन असाइनमेंट जो हो रहे हैं उसमें तो ठीक ठाक मार्क्स आ रहे हैं सर, लेकिन मेरी सर बहुत रिक्वेस्ट है, आप मुझे कुछ गाइडेंस दीजिए इस तरीके से कि मुझे
Okay.
75 में से एटलीस्ट 30 मार्क्स चाहिए। अगर मेरे 35 मार्क्स होंगे तो मेरे लिए एक्सेप्टेबल है।
Okay. 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 Now please listen me. Okay. See, you want a guarantee that you can pass the examination. I am telling you that the guarantee will only hold if you will go through the content in its whole. Okay. I am not the paper setter, so I cannot tell that from where the question would be there. See, the procedure already, I think you I have told you. The first thing is go through the lectures which are released in every week. On a weekly basis, lectures are being released. First, go through the lectures, then solve the assignments, and then clarify your doubts here. Three things only you need to do. That would be sufficient. Else, if you want me to say that just read that particular portion or I'll listen to that particular thing and will I be able to pass, that I cannot guarantee because I am not the question paper setter. Okay, I'm just here to solve your doubts regarding the previous week's content as well as provide you some more additional questions for practice. Okay, but I can assure you that if you'll follow whatever we are doing in this particular course, then definitely you can pass the examination. Not just pass the examination, you can pass it with flying colors. Okay, but you can learn something also. Okay, that would be very beneficial for you. Okay, I hope that I have provided explanation to you. Okay.
Sir, I want to ask one more thing that I am trying to see the lectures of Professor Kumar Guru.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I am watching the weekly weekly lectures that how he is explaining about policing, how the Delhi police
Uh-huh.
and Bangalore police have made their official social media accounts to give a
Uh-huh.
notice to the public who are active on social media. And
Yes, yes.
he was also displaying his Facebook profile and all that. So, sir, this
Yes.
is the general knowledge
Yes, yes. This
that
is the general
that
knowledge and this is
that he
only
was
required here.
showing.
Yeah, yeah. That the content of has been made like that only. That is only required. That is the purpose of this course. Okay. If you have any specific questions, then you can please do ask me. Okay. You can ask contact the regular TAs. Okay, of this particular course on the Google group that has been created. Okay, or else you can join these particular sessions. Okay. Any specific doubt if you are having, then please do ask me. Okay.
So actually not having any specific doubt, but I'm still trying to learn the assignments and watching
Yes,
the
yes,
lectures of Professor Kumar Guru.
yes, yes, definitely that would be more than sufficient. Okay. Going through the lectures, going through the assignments, as well as attending these live interactive sessions. Okay. That can only clarify. Okay. Okay. Ishwari has joined. I think at the end she has joined. What happened, Ishwari? You forgot or you slept? What happened? You are the second most regular student. What happened? This particular question we have solved. Please do revisit. Okay. I'll upload the recording. Okay. From this Google Sheet, try to revisit. I'm telling you for Iswari. Okay. She has joined a bit late. Towards the end, she has joined. Okay. That is why I'm telling her. Okay. Not responding also. No problem. We shall move forward. Okay. The 10th question for the day is you discover a statistically significant correlation between the number of hashtags used in a social media post and its engagement. I came home just now from outside, so sorry for the late. No problem, Ishwari. Okay, no problem. I understand that you must be having some more engagements. No problem. After the session, okay, try to revisit the concepts through recording. Okay, from now onwards, try to just answer. Okay, no problem. You discover a statistically significant correlation between the number of hashtags used in a social media post and its engagement. What does this finding suggest? Okay, just a question. Try to see this type of keywords when you are solving this type of question. Statistically significant correlation. Okay, and your options are using more hashtags guarantees higher engagement. Option B is hashtags directly cause increased engagement. Option C, there might be an underlying factor influencing both hashtag usage and engagement. And option D is the correlation cannot be interpreted without understanding the cause and effect relationship. I'm telling you what is engagement relationship. Engagement means relationship. Option D, Ishwari says, yeah. You wanted to know what do you mean by social media posts and its engagement. General term of meaning of engagement is relationship only, but here engagement rate, I'm telling you about engagement rate. It means that I have shared a particular social media post. Engagement rate here I have written in short, but don't get confused. This is engagement rate only, means the number of users or number of viewers of that particular social media post. Okay. I hope you are clear about the engagement. Two people have answered. The correlation cannot be interpreted without understanding the cause and effect relationship. And here I am telling that I am discovering a statistically significant correlation between the number of hashtags used in a social media post and its engagement. I am not confused. I am telling you, discover a statistically significant correlation between the number of hashtags used in a social media post and its engagement. Now Ishwari has changed. She is saying option C. I think she has got the hint. If Kiran gets the hint too, then it is very good. I'm not asking you. I'm not in a doubt. I'm confirming that I have discovered a statistically significant correlation. Okay. Test of statistics already in my previous lectures. I think in week 5 I have told you. Okay. What do you mean by test of statistics? See, I'll tell you it in great detail, but just try to answer this question based on your knowledge. Okay. I'll be happy if someone answers it correctly. Kiran, option D is final, or you want to change? I think option D is final. Sir, on doubt between what which two options? C and D, I think, or A, B, C, D. Why doubt? Where you got confused? I am not unable to understand. Is this the final session? No, it is just the beginning of the sessions. It is not the final session. Yeah, regarding this also I am telling you 14th it would be final session. I have requested the NPTEL team that on that particular day my two sessions would be there. Okay. From 3 to 5 I'll conclude these particular sessions. Okay. I think two more sessions I'll take 7 and 14. Okay. On 14th there would be two sessions. One session from 6 to 8. In that session I'll cover the entire syllabus. So don't miss. Okay. From 6 to 8, my summary session would be there. From 3 to 5, the week 12th session would be there. Okay. And on 7, week 11 would be there. So in total, three more sessions are left after this session. Okay. This is not final. This is just the beginning. Okay. Yeah. I was telling you about your doubts. First of all, tell me that where you got confused. It is a simple statement. You discover a statistically significant correlation between number of hashtags used in a social media post and its engagement. What does this finding suggest? Okay. See, I'll tell you the story. Try to listen it carefully. Then you will understand. Then tell me the final options. Okay. The story goes like this. There, first of all, the data is uh, collected between dependent and independent parameters. Okay. Suppose I'll tell you the story in brief. I already have repeated it multiple times, but still I'll tell you, no problem. Suppose this is my function. Okay. Like this, I have written a function. Y is a function of x1 to xn, and this is written here. Okay. So x1, x2, and 2xn, these are my independent parameters, and y is my dependent parameter. Okay. Why is my dependent parameter? Because y directly depends on x1, x2 to xn. Okay. So my thing goes like this, that I have taken some observations regarding y, x1, x2, x3, and xn. Now, what I will do, I'll apply some test statistics. What are test statistics? For before constructing a test statistic, a hypothesis is formed. Okay, hypothesis means that I'll create a hypothesis. Hypothesis means just like a thought. The literal meaning of hypothesis is thought only. Okay, there are two hypotheses. First is null hypothesis and the converse of that. Okay, H naught and H1. Okay, so first hypothesis I'll try to say like this, that y depends on x1, x2, and xn. Okay, then converse of that would be my h1. It would be y does not depend on x1, x2, and xn. Then I'll try to have some test statistic. Try to see this thing. Okay, in statistics course you will see it in great detail. Okay, then I'll apply some test statistics. What would be my test statistics? Z test, P test, T test, F test. Both all different type of test statistics are available. They are having their own formula. Okay, try to go through them. Okay, if possible, I'll tell you in brief in my coming sessions about each one of them. But it is not a part of your course, but it is for your own understanding. Okay, how you can apply this particular thing in the research. Okay, so after application of my test statistics, one conclusion I have to arrive. Okay, either my x1, x2, and x my y is dependent on x1, x2, and xn or not. So that will come from my test statistic. It will give me some value. Okay, if it holds true, then it is fine. Otherwise, if it's not holding true, then I'll say that y does not depend on x1 to xn. Okay, this is the entire procedure. Now, in this question, it is
Sir,
written,
sir,
yes,
one doubt.
yeah,
Sir, actually, you are saying that y is an dependent variable and x1 to xn are independent variable.
yeah.
So you said that y is depending on all the variables from x1 to xn.
Yeah. This is my hypothesis. I am
So this is your
assuming. Okay,
hypothesis.
this is my hypothesis, and converse of that, I am assuming one another thing. This is my H naught. Okay, null
Sir,
hypothesis, and
I am
converse
unable
of
to understand what is the converse of this. That y, if
converse
y,
of this is
yes, sir.
the opposite statement, that y is does not depend on x1 to xn. Okay, h naught would be y depends on x1 to xn, and the converse of that, it would be h1. Y does not depend on x1 to xn. Okay, this is the thing. After the test statistic, I have gained the result that I discovered a statistically significant correlation between the number of hashtags used in a social media post and its engagement. This is same analogy. Try to analyze it. Okay, that I have gained the confidence that a significant correlation exists. Means let us rewrite it: y and x. Okay, X would be here engagement, okay, and Y would be social media post. This is your analogy for just drawing the analogy. I am telling you, okay, this is would be my engagement rate. This would be my social media post. So I have reached the conclusion that a
Sir, why
statistically
will it be
significant
hashtag?
correlation exists. Yeah.
Sir, why will not be social media post? Why will be hashtags?
Okay. Okay. No problem. Number of hashtags used in a social media post. Okay, you can get, you can write it as social media post also, no problem. Okay, characteristic of a social media post is number of hashtags only. If
Yes, sir.
you go through that particular course, I'll tell you. See, when sampling is carried out, okay, if I'll try to give you the idea in great detail, if you are having three villages, okay, if you will try to take samples from each of the village, from A, from B, okay. and from C. Okay. Then either you can say that sample A comes from A, or if you are a bit more nuanced, then you will say that the sample comes from X1 village of the city, or X1 house of the village A. Both will have the same meaning because number of hashtags would are related to a social media post only. Okay, that is why I told you regarding social media posts. Please don't get confused. Okay. Now I have told you that statistical significant correlation exists. Okay. So now we will try to interpret each of the options. I am interpreting for you because I think most of the people got confused. The correlation cannot be interpreted without understanding the cause and effect relationship. No, in statistics, cause and effect relationship is a very later on stage. Okay, you need not to worry about it. That cause and effect and relationship directly we do not find. We, in case of sampling, we just find that whether my y is dependent on x or not. That is the thing. Okay, we limit ourselves to this much particular problem only. Okay, that is why this option would not be correct. And using more hashtags guarantees higher engagement. This would be correct only when I have found out the relationship. I am just applied a test statistic and I have found out that significant correlation exists. That correlation can be positive, it can be negative also. Okay. So both of the options A and B would be incorrect and option C would be correct. There might be an underlying factor. This is the interpretation. There might be a factor influencing both hashtag usage and engagement. Okay. There might be a factor. That is what is interpreted from the test of significance. If you want to know and about more about this particular topic, then search on Google tests of significance. Then you will get a lot of tests and you will get a more clarity. Okay, this is the thing. Option C would be correct. Okay. See, here it is written a correlation indicates a relationship, not necessary causation. Okay, it indicates a relationship. I don't know what is the cause and what is the effect. From that interpretation, I only get that there exists a relationship. More hashtags might be associated with higher engagement due to factors like reaching a wider audience or attracting specific demographics, not solely because of hashtags in themselves. Okay. This is the final explanation from my side. If you are having any doubt, then please do ask. Okay. Please do ask. There is no need to uh, hesitate. Please do ask. Or if it is clear, then please tell me it is clear. Kiran says it is clear. Ishwari, what about you? And Danish, what about you? Ishwari is saying it is clear. Danish, are you clear? Clear, not clear, sir. Okay. You want to say something? Say. Want to say something, Danish? Or Monish Safai? Anybody? Whomsoever have joined, if you they want to say anything, then please say. If you are having any doubt, then please do ask. Okay. This was a good question. Okay. All the questions today, they are whichever I have discussed, they were quite basic, but this one was related to statistics. Okay. That is why I explained it thoroughly. I think it is clear. We'll just move on. Okay. Just a second. Why A, B, and D are not correct? Okay. I'll tell you once more. No problem. I think I told you, but still I'll repeat. No problem. See, test of statistics we have applied. Okay, after application, I found out that statistically significant correlation exists. So option A says using more hashtags guarantees higher engagement. I have just found out that a correlation or a relationship exists. I don't know about the nature of the correlation. It can be positive, it can be negative. So both in option A and B, it is not written which type
Sir,
of
but
correlation it is.
sir, but
Yeah,
if we are assuming it like equation y is a function of x, then we
yeah.
cannot say that they are directly or indirectly proportional.
Yes, that is why option A and B are incorrect.
So that is the reason that options A and B are incorrect. That we
Yeah,
cannot
yeah, that
predict
is
from that
yeah.
we can't predict from equation that any two variables are proportional to each other or not.
Yes, yes, that is what I am telling you.
Yes, sir,
I
got it.
told I told you in somewhat scientific language, but if you got it, then it is fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, sir.
And
Actually, sir, it is difficult to understand in a very deep scientific language. So that's why I ask you to explain in short. But
okay, 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 okay,
sorry,
okay,
sir,
no problem. Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. Till the point you are not clear, you can hold me. There is no problem. Okay.
okay, sir.
I'm very open to any doubts. Okay, no problem. I want to clarify the thing. That is the thing only. Okay. I'm very open. You can always ask me. I want that you should clarify each and everything. Will the exam be conducted on 28th April or any change? I think notice came from NPTL and somebody was telling me that exam is on 20th April. Please do clarify from the NPTL team. Okay.
Sir, actually, if the
I'll
election dates are there in any state on 20 April, if the dates are clashing with the dates of election, Lok Sabha elections, then they will change the date. Otherwise, they are saying that if the election dates will not match with the date of exam, they will schedule the exam on that date.
okay,
So it
okay,
is
okay.
depending on the election date on the particular state.
Okay, okay, okay. Please do clarify from the LBTL team. I don't have any idea. Okay, I can tell you about my live interactive sessions only. Okay, I can assure you about them only. Okay. Yeah. Now regarding option A, B clarified. Option D, the correlation cannot be interpreted without understanding the cause effect diagram. Okay. Yes, correlation cannot be interpreted. No, correlation definitely cannot be interpreted, but uh, cannot be interpreted in this case. That is true. First part is true. But without understanding the cause effect relationship, no, no. Cause effect relationship you will only get after you conduct some trials, experiments, okay, and try to plot the data. That is another thing. Okay. If I try to plot my y with x, then only I'll get my correlation. Okay, cause effect relationship means while changing my x how my y is varying, or while changing y how my x is varying. Okay, that I'll only get after plotting the data. This particular statement has got no means coherence with the question. Okay, that is why option D would be incorrect. Okay, option C is only left. Okay, clear. Monis, Safai, are you
Yes,
clear?
sir. Clear, sir. Clear. Thank you, sir.
Okay, 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 no problem. Great. Let us move to our Python practice questions. At the end, I give you two, three output questions, okay, so that you can get more confidence. Yeah, just a second. Okay, this is just for your practice, okay, so that the fear of Python from your brains gets washed away and you get a clarity. Okay, see here a code is written and I have asked a question and the answer also is written in the comments. Okay, so very easy to answer. Please do try to see the step by step process. For your own understanding, I have built these type of questions. Okay, see what will be the what will this code output reveal about the Twitter user. We are analyzing the Twitter user. Okay, in this particular code, how he is behaving, behavioral pattern of my Twitter user I am analyzing. Okay. And option A is the exact GPS coordinates of all the places mentioned in their tweets. Option B is the user's political viewpoints and affiliations based on tweet content. Option C is users' preference language settings and communication style. And option D is users' travel habits and potential locations they have visited. Okay, here I have provided you the comments after the hash, whatever is written. It is not compiled in Python, but do try to remember in the examination you won't be provided with comments. I have provided here so that you can understand the bits and pieces of codes, how the codes are written. Okay. So try to see this code and try to answer. See import tweetpy. Tweetpy. First of all, we are importing the library. Already we have done multiple questions like this. Option D is authenticating to Twitter. We have to get the authorization access. And option this another part says define username and list of tweets to analyze. Okay, how my particular username I am providing it and number of tweets I am giving it. Then I am extracting and counting the locations which are mentioned in tweets. Then I am printing the top five most frequently mentioned locations with home. Okay. What would be my correct option? Iswari says option D, the user's travel habits and potential locations they have visited. Okay. Easy to answer. See, if after print, whatever is written, if I just remove that, it would be difficult for you. Please do try to see this question in that manner. The examination, this particular hints will not be provided to you. Okay. Still you can answer. Okay. Try to answer. Monis or Danish, what happened? What
Sir,
difficult option?
analyzing the code.
Yeah, analyze the code. Take your time, no problem. I'll wait for you. Kiran has changed from D to B. Wow. Uses political viewpoints and affiliations based on tweet content. Wow. Great. Kiran, what happened? Somebody is there with you who is forcefully typing, or what happened? D because it is depicting the location and keywords used in the location is used in the code. Definitely. 100%. I think Monis is correct. Kiran, what happened? Somebody else typed on behalf of you, or you thought something else? Why you suddenly changed? I didn't understand. Please, these are the last few lectures which are left. Please be confident. Okay. From the very beginning, I think you have joined and you are the most regular student. Not a single session you have left, I think. And if you do this type of things, then I think some possession has taken place or something else. What happened? Tell me. I am only speaking. I want to know. Sir, by word count. By word count. Where here there is word count. Okay. Sorted location. Top five locations we are printing. Okay. Location count. Where word count is there. I am unable to see. Location count. Okay. So, okay, understood. Location count. Yeah, definitely I'm printing it. Okay. See, in the examination, if this type of questions come, okay, definitely you will not be provided this line. Okay. And you will not be provided this line also. Without these lines, all the comments you have to answer. Okay. These lines I have put so that you can, in the classroom itself, you can just see for yourself, okay, how things are functioning. For you only I have written, okay, no problem. Yeah, by location count, how users' political viewpoint and affiliation are related. Please do tell me. Now I am very curious to know, and without knowing, I will not move forward. Please do tell me. Location of tweets posted. Yeah, and how is it related to users' political viewpoints and affiliations? Please do tell me. Location of tweets is related to users' political viewpoints. That might be an interpretation as far as I can see. But if the thing is written in black and white or in purple, white, green, and many more colors, then please don't interpret, overthink. Okay. Here the correct option would be only D. Okay. I don't know what has happened today. I am myself very confused. Okay. How you are overthinking. This is only overthinking only. Okay. That is as far as I can assure you. Here, top five locations mentioned in the users' tweets that are being highlighted, users' travel habits and potential locations they have visited. Second part is genuinely written. Okay, users' travel habits you just add because as many as the number of locations people visit, that counts in users' travel habits only. Okay, no need to overthink that their locations will be directly related to their political viewpoints. For that, NLTK package would be used, Natural Language Toolkit. If you want to do some analysis regarding that, okay. So please don't overthink. Okay. Users preferred language settings and communication. This is nowhere mentioned in the code. And exact GPS coordinates. No, no, nowhere it is mentioned. Social media contains every tiny information about an user. Yeah, definitely. That is why this course is designed. Okay, so that you can be bit cautious and you can design such platforms that would be anonymous or it would safeguard the privacy, okay, of the users. That is correct. Social media contains every tiny information about the user. Definitely. So political viewpoints and affiliations based on tweet content. No, we are not analyzing it. Okay. Kiran, are you clear? If you are not clear, you can unmute and you can just ask. If you are clear, then only I'll move forward. Okay, clear. Okay, no problem. Okay. This code retrieves the recent tweets from a specified user and analyzes their geolocation data mentioned in tweets. Okay. It counts mentions of different location and prints the top five frequent ones. Hence, the option would be D. Okay. From the comments itself, it is very clearly visible. Okay. Yeah, next question. What will be the output of this code reveal about the YouTube video? Okay, very easy. No need to apply some frivolous or some deep logics and no need to overthink. Just answer this question. The exact number of likes, dislikes, and comments on the video, the channel name and category the video belongs to, whether the video is publicly available, private, or unlisted, or the monetization status and revenue earned by the video. Okay. Here, see whatever the content is visiting, I will not read because it will disclose the question itself. Okay. Option C, whether the video is publicly available, private or unlisted. Okay. Kiran is saying about the option C. Okay, great. Please do answer. Okay. Whomsoever has joined, please try to answer it. I'll just be in just 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What happened? Privacy status of
Unable to
video.
understand
Yes.
this question.
Okay. You are unable to understand this question. See, here what is being done. I am asking you what will be the output of this code. Okay. See the code line by line. From Google API client dot discovery, I am importing build. Okay. This is a code of a app. Okay. This is particularly related to the analysis. Okay. Which we try to do in this particular course. Okay. I think from week 3 onwards, Facebook Graph API, Sir is talking about that. Okay. And Tweet API, these type of application programming interfaces are being frequently told in our classes. Okay. The lectures which are taken by Professor Ponur Rangam Kumar Guru, as well as some coding sessions are also there. Okay. Try to see them. Okay. Similarly to that only, I have framed this question myself. Okay. What is happening here? From Google API client dot discovery import build. First line is this, that I am importing the build. This is a code of an Android app. Okay. Then I am providing the YouTube API key and I am providing the video ID. Then I am initializing the YouTube data API v3 service. Okay. Initializing the API. API means application programming interface. Okay. Used for analysis. Then what I'm doing, I'm getting the video details, including privacy settings. Okay, which settings I have applied, that I have got. Okay, then I am extracting and printing the privacy status. That is what is being said here. Okay, that privacy status equal to video response, items, snippet, and privacy status. That is what I will be able to fetch. Then I am printing what is the video privacy status. Okay, so if you will just see the code, okay, definitely you can answer this question. No need to get confused. The exact number of likes, dislikes, no, nothing, nowhere it is mentioned. The channel name and category the video belongs to, no, nowhere it is mentioned. Monetization status and review generated, no, nowhere it is mentioned. So my correct option would be this, whether the video is publicly available, private or unlisted. Okay. Just for this purpose only, this code has been written. Okay. So just it is just an example how we try to do research. Okay. This is the thing here.
Sir, but
Option C
where
would be correct.
the code, where this third option is written in this code, or anything related to the third option is not mentioned in this. Hmm.
Please, my sincere advice to you is, since the examination is very close and you have not attended most of the sessions. Okay. I think it is just your second or third session. Okay. My sincere
No, but
advice to you,
actually,
please.
I missed the 2 to 3 sessions in between. Otherwise, I'm attending a lot of sessions from starting.
Okay, okay. Even if you are not able to attend them live, please go through the recording. Okay. It would be very beneficial
Sir,
for
I
you
will
because
watch the videos of your that you have uploaded on your channel, followed by your name.
what please repeat.
Sir, you have made a channel with your name, and you have uploaded all these videos on the YouTube channel. I will watch
Yes,
from
yes.
there.
Yeah. Please do revisit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because this is the 19th question, and before this also I have told you every question. Okay. So this is very basic. I have gone through a lot more advanced questions also. Please, before the examination, go through them, watch my sessions. Okay. Watch the lectures which are uploaded. Okay. Each and every week content is being uploaded. Okay. Please go try to go through that, as well as through the notes and whatever the resources. First go through them, then go through the resources of this live interactive sessions. 3 sessions we are hosting. Okay. You can go through the content, then definitely it would be a good sale for you. Okay. Okay, then one more question I'll take for today. Okay. This is what is written here. Yeah. What is the main assumption made in this approach for bot detection? Okay. Bots consistently follow and interact with other bots within the network. This is our advanced question. Okay. Please go through the code effectively. High follower count is a reliable indicator of a legitimate account. And option C is accounts with short names starting with bot are likely to be bots. Or option D, all accounts within a community are likely to have similar behavior. Okay, try to do this question, try to solve it. Although it is written here in black and white. Okay, and not in just black and white, and pink, green, then orange, and every color is there. Okay, it is written here. No need to worry. Yeah, option C, accounts with short names starting with bot are likely to be bots. Okay, only one person has answered. Please do answer. Try to go through the code. It's a bit lengthy code. Okay. First of all, we are importing this particular library, network KX as NX. Then we are loading the follower data from multiple Twitter accounts. Okay, here multiple data are being uploaded or loaded. Then we are creating a directed network graph. Okay, what's a directed network graph? Which is having a direction from node 1 to node uh, 2. It would have a directional channel of flow. Okay, then we are identifying communities using Lovian community detection algorithm. Okay, then we are analyzing community sizes and identifying the potential bot clusters. Okay, then we are doing what we are doing, printing potential bot clusters based on community analysis. This is the flow chart. Okay. Now please do try to answer. What is the main assumption made in this approach? Assumption you have to just tell me. Option B, higher follower count is a reliable indicator of a legitimate account. No, maybe, may not be. Kiran says C, Monish says B, Iswari says A. One more person, Amulya Polishetty, has joined. She can say option D, option A. Okay, okay, okay. Great. A, B, and C are only covered. Okay, let us look which would be correct. Yeah, it would be option A. Bots consistently follow and interact with other bots within the network. That is the assumption. Okay. Why? See, everything won't be written here in black and white. Okay. Sometimes, like in previous question, okay, it was written clearly. So was a bit easy to answer, but this in this question you have to interpret. So it becomes a bit difficult. I understand it. Getting this type of questions correct in one first attempt would be difficult. But with practice, you can definitely solve them. Okay. See, try to channelize, try to listen me carefully. Okay, then you will be able to visualize as well as you can answer in future these type of questions. Okay. So first step is importing the network X library. Okay. Then we are loading the data, providing the authorization access. It would be same. Okay. Then we are creating a directed network graph. Directed network graph, already I have told you what do you mean by that. It is used for accessing the information and it would be single channel. Okay. The flow would be in one direction only. Okay. Directed network graph. Okay. Not bidirectional. Bidirectional graph is something else. We'll deal with it, okay, later on. But the here it is option directed network graph only. Okay. Then we are identifying communities and which particular algorithm we are using. Lovian community detection algorithm. What do you mean by community? Means those people who are having the same type of content. Okay, that is meant by community. And then we are analyzing community sizes and identifying potential bot clusters. Bot clusters. What do you mean by bot? Bot like ChatGPT. It is also a bot. Okay, but it's a large language model trained neural network also. Okay, bot. What does it do? It provides the information on its own based on some prompts. This is the particular feature. So bots, they generally, what the particular feature is there in the bot, they channelize or choke the flow of information with the information which is present with them. Okay, so they'll try to jam your particular flow of the network. Okay, they'll try to jam or they'll try to provide the information which is pre-stored or pre-built within them. Okay, bots can be chatbots. Chatbots are good. Okay, they are useful bots, but they bots can be made for hacking purposes also, or for jamming okay, the network. So they can be potentially harmful also, they can be potentially useful also. Okay, with examples I have told you. Okay, so here, if you will see, analyze community sizes and identify potential bot clusters. We are trying to see in our network which are the bot clusters. Okay, and see here in this line I'm unable to highlight it. I'm just pointing it. If length of the community greater than 2 and any account starts with bot for account in community, then we are assuming we are appending it in our list. Append means to add. Okay. If condition we are providing here, and we are saying that if my community length, okay, or the group length is greater than 2, then directly I am saying it that it is a bot. Okay, so here the assumption says that bots consistently follow and interact with other networks, other bots within the network. That is why through community or through groups, I am identifying and I am saying that it is a bot cluster. Okay. So presumption is this only, that a bot should be interactive with other bot. Otherwise, checking this condition and appending it will not hold. Okay. So higher follower count is a reliable indicator of a legitimate account. No, here this information is not any relevance to us, so it would be incorrect. Okay. Accounts with short names starting with bot are likely to be bots. You can confuse it with an option, but it is definitely not correct. Okay. All accounts within a community are likely to have similar option. You can also get confused with it, but won't be an option because here this condition is not being shown. Okay, we are analyzing and we are dictating that a particular network would be a bot if it will interact with two such communities. Okay, more than two communities. That is why I have provided if length of community is greater than 2. So based on the assumption that a bot should interact with another bot, that is the primary constraint which is there in this code. Okay, I'm clear, not clear. You want some more explanation? Then you can please ask. This is the end of this particular session. Okay. I hope that I am clear. If you are having any doubts, any suggestions, please feel free to ask. The session is open to you from now onwards. Okay. I am done. Okay. For the day. Great. And if everything is clear to you, then you can kindly leave. I'll be here for a few more minutes. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, can I share my screen and show you something?
Yeah, you can share. I'll just unshare, no problem.
Sir, is it visible?
Yeah, yeah, your screen is visible. Try to project the information.
Sir, can you explain me? Sir, this assignment result has been declared. So I am
Yes,
asking
yes.
this question, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, can you explain me this question, these questions, these graphical questions? Sir,
See,
first question is this.
see, I am
1200.
unable to see it clearly because the screen small font size. Okay. For these assignments, see, I am telling you a path. A Google group has already been created. There, try to ask them through the regular TAs. They have designed these questions. Okay. Okay. They
Sir,
would be in a
where
better
can I
position
ask
to
you?
ask. What? What?
Which group is assigned, sir?
Google group. Contact through the NPTEL team. Okay, they have designed these particular questions. They would be able to answer these questions. Okay, because they have only designed this question. Okay, a Google group is there, and a lot of people are interactive. I came to know that. Okay, you can also join it. Ask through the
So,
NPTEL team. Okay,
sir, sir,
I
how
would
can we
have.
join the group? Sir, how
Yeah, yeah.
can I?
That also try to contact through the NPTEL team only. Okay,
Sir,
I think.
sir, I have heard
Uh-huh.
about WhatsApp groups and all. What is Google group, sir?
Google group is just a group only which is runs through your email id. Okay, just like WhatsApp group only. Okay, try to contact through the NPTEL team, write a mail to them. Okay, how can I join the Google discussion forum or Google discussion group? They'll guide you. Okay, then you can ask your doubts that you are having, which doubt in which assignment. Okay, I would be able to help you, but your screen size is somewhat very less. Okay, and if I'll.
Sir, can I take a screenshot of that and then display it to you?
No, no, screenshot would be font size would be same only. Okay, please try to understand. See, these particular questions are designed by those people and they can guide you in a better format. Okay, I'll be able to provide you an explanation, no problem. But if you can get a better help, because they have only designed and they would be in a position to hand over the explanation to you. Okay, okay, try to get maximum help from them. Okay, it will take a lot time from my side. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. If you get clarified there, then it is fine. If you have some doubt, then please do ask me. Okay. Mail the question prior. Mail this question to me prior. Then I'll form an explanation. I'm providing you my email ID. Okay. Prior to the session, just mail me in which question you have doubt and what is the correct option according to
So,
you
sir,
and
can
what
I
is the
mail you
correct
the
option.
questions if I am having any doubt in any particular
Yeah,
question?
yeah, yeah. Definitely, definitely. If it doesn't get solved there, then you can mail me. Okay, no problem. Because I also have to visit the question, then I have to solve it, then I have to form an explanation. Immediately, I'll not tell you something. Okay. Whenever I'll tell you, then I'll tell you with it concrete proof why this question will have that option. Okay. Okay. Anybody else having any doubt? Anything? Okay, Kiran. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Sir, I have
Okay.
made you something, sir. So you will answer me there.
Okay. Okay. I'll see it, then I'll reply you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, I want to ask one more thing, sir. Sir, that you are taking the classes of students to help them every week, sir. But
No, your
the
voice is
classes,
breaking.
Sir,
Your voice is
I'm
breaking.
saying
Mhm.
that you are taking the classes every week to guide the students
Yeah.
uh, for the subject privacy and security and social media. So, sir,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is very helpful. This is very helpful to me, and I'm very thankful for you for this.
Okay.
But, sir, I want to ask that I have taken two subjects, and the classes of those subjects are not being conducted. So, where can
Please
I?
do contact. Please do contact the NPTL team because I have having no idea. Okay.
Okay, sir, I will contact the NPT manager.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving time to us.
Okay. 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 No problem. Okay.
Sir, you are an PhD scholar of IIT Delhi,
IIT Kharagpur.
IIT Kharagpur, West Bengal.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Iswari. Thank you, Kiran. Okay. Everything is done. I think I shall end the meeting for you all. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay.